Hello everybody and welcome to episode 13 of the Weekly Deep. First off, yes, this is still me, Chris. I just no longer look like I know as many things. I figured that I would sacrifice the beard to the weather gods in hopes that we would get a little bit of sunshine, and we did get a few peaks recently, so I will take full credit for that. You're welcome, San Diego. This week's Know the Ropes interview is with one of the most impressive, humble, fun, and wise humans that I've ever met. Lee Karlsen is an ex-Swedish Special Forces badass who is now a competitive freediver, coach, and owner of Freedive Nordic. We chat about coming from a military background, some of the really intense things that occurred in her life, both before the military and during it, what her journey into competitive freediving has looked like, and a bit about her training and nutritional approach.
Well, I think one of the first things I realized is it actually started in the car accident. I was really badly injured and I was stuck in the car and it was on fire, so I knew basically that I was going to die if I didn't get out. And I could see my bones were, smashed. I was wearing those, jeans with holes in them that was fashionable back then, and I could see my bone pipes sticking out, right? So I knew I was very badly injured, and I could see that my best friend was dead. But I realized that I wasn't my body, right? Because I was completely broken. I knew that I probably had internal bleedings too of the hip, but I couldn't feel it. Obviously from, all the adrenaline and stuff, but I wouldn't say it was an outer body experience, but it was definitely an inner body experience. You realize that, yes, I have this body that I can use as my vessel, but I'm something else. There's something more behind this, because obviously I can still function, right? So a big part of discovering freediving for me is being able to use my body as a very strong vessel in a variation of elements where I love water. But also you have your mind, your cognitive capacity, and your brain, if you put it that way, which is programmed to make you survive in the best possible way. And apart from that, you also have a heart, your emotional part, or your soul, or your inner god, or whatever you want to call it. So for me, I use that trinity, the body, the physical part, the cognitive mental one, brain, and then the heart, the soul, the emotional. And that trinity for me is very important to maintain in the best possible way. And sometimes you're injured, and sometimes you are tired from thinking too much, and sometimes you're heartbroken. But you still function, right? Because one part is compensating for the other. So that perspective has helped me a lot. It might sound a bit robotic or mechanical or whatever, hard maybe, but for me it's just to keep myself sane when I'm doing crazy stuff.
This past week we were pretty spread thin. Nathan is at Deep Week in Croatia, which sounds absolutely awful. And I was out of town as well, but our incredible team not only kept the show running, but knocked it out of the park as usual. Nick was running our Wave 1 class, Jake was doing some coaching and ran our line diving session, while Derek and Captain Jake Frashone took the boat out for a very successful day on Sunday. They found some new spots at the Coronado Islands that were very productive, and everybody came back with fish, making the trip a success. Visibility has also been at an all-time high with 15-meter or 50-foot visibility in La Jolla, which is just about unheard of, especially for this time of year. The islands have been holding a fairly consistent 40 to 60 foot visibility, which is why we're loving our Sunday open party charter trips. If you want to get on one of those, we have some openings this weekend. Just check out the website or give us a call at the shop. We also have some open party trips going out to San Clemente for those overnights, which we're really excited about. New dates have been posted up online. Get in there while there are spots. For our weekly DiveViz forecast, it looks like a better week regarding winds, with Saturday looking like the breeziest day, but still very manageable. There is a new southwest swell that's moving through starting on Monday, peaking Monday night and Tuesday morning at 4 to 6 feet. And overall, I would say that Thursday and Sunday are probably the best looking days this week. But again, it's all pretty dang good. We hope to see you out in the water, either on Sunday line diving with us or out at the islands. And if not, we'll see you right back here next week.